Yo, what's going on? Sorrel, Hall of Fame, D-Line, TBKC, all that other good shit. Man, good times. Good times over here. A lot of breedings, a lot of fat girls over here, I'm just going to tell y'all like this. Like I've said on previous videos, it's good to be back, I'm almost like, I feel like I'm on a revenge tour almost, And I mean that, because I've had so many inferior ass breeders try to act like, oh, I even had one cat tell me last week, oh, you can't make a dog to compete at the level of what these guys. First of all, man, look, what level is this? And this is one of the biggest conflicts we gonna have, because if it's a popularity contest, I'm not gonna win this popularity contest, because the dogs I'm putting out is nice dogs. The only way your dog get popular is by being a damn train wreck. You gotta have a long ass back, a high rear or some shit. I'm not into that. Why I say it's a revenge tour is what I'm doing is the breedings that I'm putting down. And many of y'all know I use Mufasa. To a ton of Paco bloods, I've also got this other very big female, that I'm doing a breeding with right now with Mandela, just a giant. It's going, and when I tell y'all, trust and believe, I'm gonna give y'all a version of Mandela, tighter skin, bigger bone, probably even bigger head, and it's hard to imagine a 26, being bigger than that on his frame, because he's technically still a pocket. But I'm gonna give y'all, I'm gonna give y'all a standard dog about probably in that 18-inch range, about 130 pounds. I say probably about 130 pounds, tight. The way genetics work, he might probably be in that range of around a 28-inch head. Y'all remember I told y'all that? You remember that? But it's gonna have to go around, and more than likely it's probably gonna bitch a lot of y'all cur-ass dogs out in the ring. That's just what I do. Every breeding that I'm doing right now, I like, if y'all can tell, I do got a little bit of attitude today, because I get to compete again, so that attitude is changing, and I'm not competing in the ring. I'm competing on a moral value, just the fact that I'm gonna bring it. I never step in the show ring again. For what? To have judges that's picked all these terrible ass beat up dogs to tell me about my dog, man, get the hell out of my face. Most of them ain't, most 99% of the judges that's in the ring today ain't worthy of judging good dogs. I ain't gonna say my dogs, they ain't worthy of judging good dogs. Look what they keep on picking. Look at the dogs with grand champion titles. You know what I mean? How can I feel good about having a grand champion title when you got dogs with kink tails, high rears, straight stifles, bad bites, bad feet, hang their heads, shit in the ring? That's what the grand champion title is nowadays. I don't want that bullshit. I don't want to compete with that. Not to say every grand champion is a terrible dog, but this is the shit y'all done let get by. So I don't know, it's hard to have a good measuring stick. But I do tell you one thing, the breeding stuff, and I've told y'all this a million times, it's a science, man. You can't talk about your dog and competing on a certain level if your dog is not competing on a certain level. And what I mean by that is the very first thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna break the dogs down. We're gonna go into a confirmation show, and every show should be a confirmation show. People wonder why I'm often so irritated, is because this is confirmation. The very first thing about confirmation is structure. The dog has to have structure and has to resemble what the breed has said it should be. So if you can't do those two things, you automatically out the ring. This is why I have a problem with the stuff, This is why I have a problem with this stuff. Y'all remember I told y'all I'm gonna have that big old dog there. I did another breeding where that's probably gonna be more pocket. I'm doing some Remy shit with Mandela. I'm gonna bring y'all a clean ass pocket. Big bone. Better than Mandela though, because it's gonna be tighter. And the reason why I keep talking about revenge tour is because I wonder what the excuse is gonna be then. And this ain't one of my usual, trying to educate. I'm just talking my shit now. Because for years, for me, the funniest thing has been it's always been a new excuse. Couldn't be Hallie. So then it became Hallie's dad was a bulldog. When everybody seen Hallie's dad win a ton of shows, he wasn't no damn bulldog. It's from Gray Line, Edge dog. It's a nice dog, but it's always an excuse. Denzel come along, you know. Denzel had to use a bulldog to make Denzel. Now, which one was it? Either Hallie's daddy was a bulldog or we had to make a bull, you know, because y'all couldn't beat the dog. The dog produced his ass off. Really, let's be realistic, he outproduced every dog. You know what I mean? If you go by the numbers, he outproduced all them dogs. So then, you know what I mean, we made Mandela, you know, instead of giving Mandela his props for what he is, you know, they turn around, oh yeah, you had to use a bull. It was always you had to use a bulldog. Even when I DNA test my dogs, but they using bulldogs, but they accusing me of bulldog. And then, you know, oh, don't put them in the ring. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn around and I'm gonna up the ante again. And you know, this has been now pushing up on a couple of decades of dominance. But this time I'm gonna bring my shit out like the Avengers. I'm gonna start doing a lot. I'm gonna start doing a lot more breedings, and it's gonna be more than 1 or 2 dogs that y'all have to talk about. Y'all gonna have to keep on. Y'all want to ignore the productions that I done put out there, you know, more recently that's tearing some asses up, but I'm gonna put my stamp on them. I'm gonna do it, but the main thing I'm gonna tell all y'all is, like I've told y'all in previous videos, is what my mission, my personal mission, not a TBKC mission, is just to show people how to breed again. Cause a lot of y'all flat out don't know how to breed. You know what I mean? I'm gonna get y'all these bully ass dogs that y'all want, cause this is actually the phase of my program where I do make the dogs bullier. But I'm gonna get y'all these bully ass dogs you want, but it ain't gonna be no excuses. Ain't no, well, I already don't have that. No weak ass rears, no terrible feet, no terrible bites. You know, if y'all want to, we can go and take them on a couple-mile run, whatever you want to do. I know y'all don't want to do that, but we'll do whatever we got to do. But it's about making machines, about understanding the genetics to make machines, about refining the beast in the breed. And you know what I mean, and making the more refined dogs more beasts, coming into that middle road where we can make better dogs at. You know, I could explain every breeding, but I don't have enough time. But you know, like I told you, you know, it's some heat here, real razor's edge heat. We one of the only kennels in the world left that still got razor's edge blood. You know what I mean? Don't y'all believe the hype when, you know, a certain kennel that call themselves razor's edge start talking about these razor's edge dogs when you got the shit from Bashar and it wasn't even your breeding. You took the damn dog from whatchamacallit, Sean Jackson. So how is that razor's edge? But it's a razor's edge breeding. You know, I go, man, I'm gonna do a whole nother video on that since y'all want to talk. Today we just gonna get going. I'm gonna give y'all real history. I'm gonna give y'all real shit about real shit, and we, you know, real productions, people who talk, because a lot of people, y'all really irritated me with this Merle stuff. But this video, I know I blabbered on, but I'm telling y'all, I'm on the revenge tour. The breedings I got going, I got 3 bitches at the house right now. One of them has already been proven where, you know, this blood mix, you know what I mean? Her, this blood mix, Mandela, every kid in that baby came out with a damn title before they was a year old. I'm going to fill her up with some of that Mandela juice too. You know what I mean? And she's the refined version of what her mother was that produced that. So this is going to be even more refined and even, come on, man. Come on, man. It's time to come in some people's throats. You know, all I needed was a real location to get settled in. Now I'm coming at y'all throats. Yeah, I do that one today. I got big old 90-pound Hitomi. She just as big as Mandela. All edge blood, beautiful edge blood too. You know, a little Paco, little Excalibur, all that good shit in her. Big bitch that produce, you know. Then we're gonna go ahead, and I ain't even tell y'all about the other ones that's already done. But then, you know, I got this one big bitch. I ain't even talk about her, but trust me, that's my ace in the hole. I'm gonna produce a 130-pound version of Mandela, but tighter. I wonder what the excuse gonna be if I bring an 18-inch, 130-pound muscular dog with great conformation and a big head. I wonder what the excuse gonna be. Y'all remember I done did this before. I done told y'all I can do it. I know how to breed. I ain't never known shit else. All I know how to do is make puppies and babies. So y'all trust me when I tell you, I'm coming for their throats. To all y'all people who keep going on, running around buying all them terrible ass dogs, I feel bad for you, but y'all need to stop making posts about how terrible the puppies is when everybody keep telling y'all that these breeders is full of shit and they don't produce quality. But until next time, man, this next video gonna be fun. All this is fun. I'm just having fun today. Y'all excuse me if I come off a little negative, but I'm having fun. All right, peace.